All right, did it. I finally did it. I have achieved greatness. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to another stream. It's time for the capybara. This is what I've been spending like the past 2 days doing. this is it. Yeah. I really have not had a chance to really actually play a whole lot. I've mostly been staring at that circle for 2 days now. Like I got the first one, the first kill, like that first week very, very quickly. And then ever since then, it has not shown its face, but I finally did it. I finally got the capybara. I can finally play the game again. Howdy everyone. I hope you're having a good, what is it? Is it Friday? I hope you're having a good start to the weekend. Yeah, it is weekend, right? We are officially there. You know, not really a whole lot going on here. Just trying to fit in a stream here and there before and after my shifts, doing a little bit of a catching up. You know, it was fun the other day doing the normal raids. I really like this tier. I have not run them again since, I don't know, maybe we'll do that today. I haven't really decided. It was just a long day at work, dealing with people. There's just a lot going on. I really wanted to come in here, hang out with y'all, and kind of, you know, just relax and chill a little bit. Also get some fishing done. There's going to be a lot of fishing this stream. It's mostly going to be kind of a Zatsu stream, I think. Anything else, just like I said, just kind of cool down. You know, just kind of take a breather from all of the real life stuff and all of the work situation kind of thing. But you know, I've been watching some shows, watching my K-dramas, reading some books, and I've got that fire in me to keep working, keep doing our thing, and keep trying to help grow the channel as best we can. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Now, I did want to hop in and try and get a little bit done in terms of leveling my Pictomancer. So I figured we'd go ahead, maybe do, it's tough. Like Ally Raid is one of the better ones to do it. MSQ is always really good, but I also need to do a couple of these on Red Mage so I can start working on some tomestones, right? So I haven't really decided how many roulettes I'm going to run as Pictomancer and how many I'm going to do as Red Mage. I'm probably like half and half. I'm not doing them necessarily every day. Like I feel like I've got enough stockpiled I can maybe start working on my right side stuff. But now that, you know, now that the normal raids are open, that opens up some doors in terms of getting a little bit of gear and that kind of thing. I mean, it's only once per week. I still have not decided if I'm going to do Savages yet. I have not even hopped into the stream so far. You know, I've just been taking my time, you know, just enjoying my time in the expansion, doing some G-Post stuff. You know, the raiding thing it's not really a super high priority, mostly because I really don't want to deal with Party Finder. But, you know, if people that are watching the stream want to hop in and we want to start a static of our own, like, yeah, I'll play with you guys. It's fine. That would kind of change the game a little bit. But for right now, you know, we'll just kind of take it as it comes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I have not decided. But aside from that, you know, I've really been enjoying most of my time in the expansion. Now that... How should I put this? Now that certain things are returning to normal, Wink, wink, I guess. I'm finally able to kind of peek my toe back into the role-playing scene, and I've noticed a lot more venues are starting to open up again and all of that good stuff. So, you know, for me, anytime there's like a little bit of downtime or I'm not doing hardcore raiding, you know, there's not really as much to do necessarily, but it's always the role-playing that kind of keeps me back. That community, you know, just kind of hanging out with y'all and doing our thing, making stories, making connections. Leave that to your interpretation. That's what it's all about for me. So a nice world to kind of live in. So that's kind of nice. And yeah, aside from that, it's just been kind of hanging out. I've been leveling up some of my alts, getting my way through the MSQ. I think I'm up to the raid series on another one of my alts, but I have not started it yet. She's a sage. It shouldn't be too bad, but I'd probably want to... Oh yeah, food check. I'd probably want to do that at some point just to unlock that the cool gym in Black Cat space, right? And then, yeah. Okay, and there we go. So Pictomancer, I am still learning, you know, a fair amount about. I do not entirely know what I need to be doing, what I can avoid, how to really do like the OG CDs and all that, right? But we're getting there. So assuming it's Blizzard and Cyan is the good one. I can't remember what I was reading about the Blizzard effects. I gotta remember that, right? Back up. It's been so long since I've done this raid. I genuinely don't remember too much about it. There we go. My problem with the Pictomancer is all of the stuff that I've been getting is really low level, so I don't even have Subtractive Paladin most of the roulettes that I've been doing. Makes it a little tricky, not gonna lie. Here we go. So yeah, I gotta figure out some of my buttons. Gotta get all that figured out. I think I'm gonna move that down there. No. But I do know that they absolutely pound out DPS during their burst phases, so that's a lot of fun. So, I think we're good. We'll be fine, I believe. Yo. I've been told, at least from what I've been reading, to just go ahead, spend your time casting. Yes, it's a long cast time, but it's better to have it in the tank and ready to go than not have it. So, yeah. I'll just, I'll deal with that as I can. Yeah. Nice, nice. Alright. Yeah, I really, genuinely don't know too much about the job in general, so I'm mostly just winging it, in case you couldn't tell. I'm sure there's people that have actually gotten their Pictomancer up to 100, and they're like, oh, okay. Not me. This is very, very different from my normal play style, so there we go. Go ahead and hit that hammer. There we go. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better when it comes to my hammer usage and figuring out the OG CDs more than anything else, but it's still, you know, still a ways to go. Magenta. Now, it's been a while since I've seen toads. Go ahead and get them down. But it seems like we're doing all right. Yeah. A little faster than normal, I think. Aside from that, you know, today's game plan is just kind of hang out for an hour, kind of do our thing. And then, if I need to, maybe do a little bit of crafting. As you can see, I've been doing all right money-wise. We're still a ways away from my goal of getting a medium. So I've got to figure that out. You know, prices have started leveling out a little bit. It does make it a little bit, worrisome whether or not I will have enough by the time we hit that 1 month mark in the FC. But aside from that, I mean, it seems okay. Back up, we got some chocobos coming. Oh wait, never mind. Wrong chocobos. There we go. Okay, and okay. I don't think we're gonna get enough together there. There we go. There we go. Hey, yeah, there you go. We're all around. Where's the red chocobo drop? Like, I'm still not entirely sure about the use of subtractive palette. I think even at in-game, that seems to be kind of like the weird spot more than any of the others. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna wing it more than anything else. This is just trash. It's gonna go down really quick. All right, there we go. Save up everything. Make sure that it's good to go for the boss. Yeah, aside from that, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a busy weekend. Today was the first work day of 3, so you know, I'm gonna try fitting in another one tomorrow after work. You know, weekends are always kind of an odd time, unless you're, you know, Hololive or whatever. It doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are watching YouTube around that time. But like I said, I want to make sure that we're still, you know, still hanging out together, having a good time. Make sure that you know that I'm alive more than anything else. Here we go. Pop that up. Okay. We'll go ahead and pop that. I've heard that it's like not necessarily the best thing to do using the using a swift cast on your pallets, but I feel like when you're moving around like that, you really just don't have a whole lot of choice. Well, I don't know what I'm wasting time there for. There we go. Okay. But I do like that it is very freeform. You know, I feel like you can kind of do whatever you want and make it work. I know there's probably a very set min-max rotation somewhere out there, but so far it seems like, hey, as long as you're pressing buttons, you're probably doing all right. Yeah. Right here. Okay. Said I do not entirely know if this is even working. I know there's, I guess, maybe 1 or 2 moves that I can actually use while I'm moving. Not entirely sure. Yep. Okay. All right. Hey, we'll go ahead and move around. Nice. See, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. I have no idea what my numbers are looking like or anything like that, so... Okay. Okay, move this way. That will be fine right here. Where's he going? Where's he going? Go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, there we go. Oh, get the... There we go. Everything that can go wrong is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up on icy veins or something. I feel like I'm moving a lot slower than I probably should be, but at the same time, I feel like the Pictomancer damage is so high that maybe that's fine? I really don't know. Okay. Go ahead and put my shield up, why not? Come on. Here we go. Alright. Well, the first one seemed like it was doing okay, and then the second one seemed so much slower. Oh no. Like, learning a new job and also knowing how to keep track of what the boss is doing is probably the hardest thing for me when it comes to learning a new job. More than anything else. There you go. Like on my red mage, it's all, you know, it's all muscle memory at that point. I don't really have too much of an issue with it. Go. There, what else is up? There we go. Oh, that's right. The Archeo demons. That's cool. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, just bonk, bonk, bonk. I love it. I love that that is a thing. He's, I need to remember to do all of this stuff in between these packs, too. That's the other thing. I keep forgetting that it's all, like, instant casts and whatnot, right? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and build up Alec H, why not? You guys aren't gonna last much longer. Sue. Alright. Yeah, I don't know, they're currently arguing about Picto damage in chat. I know you can't read it. I do that to, you know, protect the names and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's the current discussion. That's kind of why I'm bringing it all up more than anything else. But you know, it's nice to have an active chat, I guess. I don't get that enough. Usually you just get like a quick hello and that's about it. A little O slash. Wait, did we get the good one? No, we got the one we got actually. Oh no, we didn't. Yeah. Oh, we got the one where we have to like swim underground. I also need to maybe rebind my little forward dash. Like I have it up there on my my DPI up button. Like this is DPI up, DPI down. I have it on DPI up because my scroll wheel, which is where I would normally keep my movement abilities, like, I don't know, it keeps wanting to do both at the same time, and obviously that's not always a good thing, right? I really need to look into getting another Death Adder. This one, I mean, it's lasted a while. It's 4 years old at this point. Something like that. But yeah, I mean, considering how hard I run this thing, not really much of a surprise. But yeah, tomorrow's stream, if I end up doing one, you know, I do work Sunday, but it's a shortened work day. Like my shift is long, but our actual business hours are shorter, so I get to sleep in a little bit longer. We might be able to do a little bit longer stream and maybe get into some Horizon. I'm debating whether or not we want to do Horizon or something else, but yeah, you know, kind of look forward to that. It's just, yeah, you know, Saturdays are always kind of chill. I mean, we're kind of chill right now. That's just this channel. If you're here for, you know, loud funny man, I don't know what led you here, but you're on the wrong VTuber, right? Okay, here we go, I guess. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It is a lot of fun to just unload like all of that damage right off the bat. Right, so this one I remember being a little trickier. I gotta remember, I really don't remember a whole lot about Rofocale other than when he like starts flying around, right? On that, he'll do the line AoE, yeah. It's starting to come back to me. Alright, not in time. Didn't come back to me fast enough. You know, it happens sometimes as an old hat, right? So I've got to double check my weapon skills because I'm fairly sure a couple of these, once I switch palettes or something like that, I can actually use them while I'm running. Like, not just the hammer. There we go. Go. Put that up. Alright, what do we got here? Nice. There's that movement ability. I've never had one before other than Korakor. Feels kind of nice. Not gonna lie, I could get used to this. Go. And subtractive. Go. Can I use it? No. There. Trying to remember what he does next. I'm just getting in one. It's probably the wrong one. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it, guys. You're fine. Hey. Yeah, this is the big AoE blowback. Come on. Come down. Where are you? Forgot how long this takes. Could be worse. We could be doing the near raids. I love the near raids, but man, they've just got way too much HP. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this is the hidden ones. So he's gonna do another line. Then yeah, we gotta run out. Bonk, 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 and all that. Go. Yeah. So it's easiest if you've never done these fights. The easiest way to do it is to actually run up to him more than anything else. And that way he's basically got half the arena or so. It's half and half instead of just like one or two. Alright, I got hit with that. I tried. It's cool. Okay. Okay. Bonkies. There we go. Get out of range. Hey. Oh, feels like we're doing all right. Like way out of the healer range, but that's cool. Yeah, so I cannot move while that is going on. Okay, out of here. Okay. This is where we need to find the circles. Yeah, and you gotta click on them. There we go. It's nice. Everyone got one. Everyone got one. Ooh. Alright. It seems like we're doing alright. I think the last boss is always the hard one. It just takes forever, right? World. 2. You know, I'm not gonna complain. I feel like this is a nice change of pace. I have not seen this. Legitimately, I probably have not seen this raid in at least a year, come to think of it. Like, when you really think about some of these raids, you know, I get the other Orbons fairly regularly. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a while. Oh. Okay. Forgot we jumped like right to the boss too. Bonk bonk. There we go. Yeah, I gotta remember the red light, green light stuff. Okay. Well, I'll have to read all of this off stream. After this, we're probably gonna fish, so a little bit of a change of pace. Worst comes to worst. Okay. Go. I can't remember which is which. I think the other face is the lie, right? Gonna be out and about. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine over here. Don't worry about it. Ooh, and I got some bonks ready. Yeah, buddy. I might do an expert as my red mage. We'll see. Just to switch it up a bit. God, I gotta remember that I'm not my red mage, because I keep seeing the people going down and like, Good resident. Oh wait, not my job. Kind of nice. Only it was easy to say, hey, that's not my job. In more situations, right? I wish I could say that to like most of my customers that I've had today. Okay. Okay. Go. I think it's holy and white, maybe. Maybe that's the one that's like supposed to be really good. No, it was like maybe the controversial one. I think maybe that's the one I'm thinking of that you can actually move around with, right? Oh. And you to flee and not stop. All right. Hey, I remembered that one. What's like the actual name of that? Is that Excel Bomb? I think it is. I think that's Excel Bomb. Just pressing buttons, man. You don't gotta listen to me. Okay, it's fine. I'll take the damage. I didn't see which one it is. Eh. Okay. Alright, so this is true. Got it. Away. Wow. All of my cast times are like still in red mage mode. I'm really waffling how long some of this stuff takes to get up. Oh. Come on. All right. Man, I'm taking down there. And there we go. Oh yeah, this should do it. Wow, are we really getting him before the meteors? Okay, that's cool. Apparently, it kind of hurts a little bit that people doing Aglaya now don't get the cool phase, right? Like they don't get the half and half. That's what I've been hearing, because the damage is just so wild. I'm surprised I those orchestrions yet. All right. Well, you know, that was a good little bit of Picto practice, and I think I got a level out of that too. I'll take it. I received a calm. I don't know why. I feel like I didn't do very good. But, you know, I'll take it. All right, so we're gonna do some experts. I need to build up my tombstones a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started in 17 minutes. All right, well, that's enough time to fish. I don't think I have done a whole lot here. I did start the fishing quests. Highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun because I have had quite a few people in Discords and just general forum nonsense asking like, where's this one group? Because they're like the only group that we knew from the New World, right? Like, where are they? Because they're nowhere in the MSQ. And to all I can say is do the fish quests. Fish quests owned. I love the fish quests. The Wallachie, yeah. I've had a lot of comments asking about the Wallachie. The fish quests are your friend. I'll leave everything else about it completely out there. But yeah, I need to really sit down, maybe do some ocean fishing, and try and get a little bit of that done. If for no other reason, I just catch and release. I don't get anything from all of this. You desynthing into what? Some fine sand, oh boy. Yeah, I got my miner and my botanist up to level 100. That's the other thing that I've been spending a lot of my time doing. Yeah, I want to get rid of this perfectionist gear. I want to move it all over to my retainer. But unfortunately, I still need it on my fish. They're the last holdouts of my perfectionist gear. In fact, sorry to say, I thought I had a perfectionist jacket. Maybe I did already move that over. Latest jacket, yeah, that's a little bit higher. It's cool. I'm not gonna think about it too much. Yeah, I'd like to start moving some gear over. And then yeah, I guess there's a really good spearfishing spot. I haven't done a whole lot of spearfishing yet. Yeah, apparently there's a really good spearfishing spot for collectibles. For you guys that are interested in the crafting aspect of the game and trying to get, you know, your orange script and all of that. There is a spot that is basically infinite orange script. I can't remember exactly where it is, but it's up there. This might be it, actually. Come to think of it, this might be the spot. But yeah, I'm doing okay on my script. I think next week I can start moving over and getting my crafting script done. Last couple of weeks, it's all been gathering. Basically, 1 week of gathering gets you a fair amount in terms of your orange script gear. So yeah, you know, my miner and my botanist both have plenty of gear. I've moved over completely to the script gear. Now it's just yeah, now I got to get my crafters up. I'm really there's no way I'm gonna get it done in the next couple of weeks. Like, I really kind of wanted to get in early and maybe get started in on some of that crafting gear for when Savage opens, but I don't think that's going to be viable. I would need to get my weaver up. I don't think that's going to be possible. I mean, it's possible, but I don't want to spend a lot of money doing it on leave quests, which is what I would need to do. I could craft all of that stuff on my own, and it's a lot. It's a lot of gathering. I've been spending so much time doing nothing but staring at that circle that, like, I want to play some actual content for the first time in a while. Who knows? I might even hop back into CC. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've said that, but I've seen so many people running around with the Alexander mount that I kind of want to do it. It really amazes me that they already have reached, what is that, rank 25 or whatever in the series Malmstones? And it's only been a month. Not even a month. I saw people running around with that thing after a week. Man, that's a lot of crystalline conflict. That's a lot of front lines. I could not do it. That's just way too much. I did that the first season when it was brand new and I got to crystal and I'm like, never again. If I ever do CC again and you see me here on stream playing it, it's just gonna be casual matches. I cannot do the rank thing anymore. I took a look to see what you even get. Like, they introduced those totems or whatever, right? And those seemed kind of cool. I guess, you know, there are a couple of weapons. It wouldn't be a bad idea. You need what? Two of the totem thingies from doing ranked. And you get the cool glow. I don't even really know how many people are involved in the ranked stuff nowadays. I feel like it might be kind of difficult to actually gain ranks now if the player bases, if the actual people doing it are so much smaller. In the first season, it was a lot of people, and yeah, it was a long time coming. You guys remember my frustrations trying to climb up to crystal, right? But at the same time, it was a much bigger player base, so you know those earlier ranks was a lot easier. Decisions. But aside from that, you know, I've been trying to think of some other stuff to do. Man, my coworkers have been talking a lot about Shadows of the Erdtree, and I really want to play it. I really do. We recently got a raise, you know, just $1 an hour or whatever. It's not a ton. I'm still making less than I was on my last job by a significant amount. So, you know, the bar is still very low, friends. If you want to help support the channel, help me grow up to that 1,500 subs or whatever. Again, the bar is low. But I do appreciate all the support. But yeah, you know, you can hit the like and subscribe. Every little bit counts. And, you know, we don't have that much longer to go for me to be doing this full time, I would say. There we go. But that being said, you know, we did get a raise recently. I'm thinking about maybe buying the DLC, and that can be something, you know, now that Dawn Trail, the initial rush has cooled down. I did my playthrough. I've done a couple streams. We're kind of back to business as usual. You know, I'll need to... Oh, God. I'm so scared of hopping back in and relearning my buttons. Relearning all of my muscle memory for that game. But yeah, it is an option. So that might go on the docket. It won't be like right now. It'll be a couple weeks from now. You know, there's a couple things happening. You know, I'm not going to go into it. That's not this kind of channel. But if you're in the US, there's been a couple things going on with student loans that might affect some things in terms of pay and that kind of stuff. What I might have to spend my money on. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, you know, we'll just... nothing I can do about it. It is out of my hands. So, you know, we'll see how the raise affects things. I figure even with all of that going on, I'm thankfully in a situation where, you know, I might be able to throw a little bit of money out there to buy some new games, buy some DLCs and play it. So, you know, I'm not going to promise anything about doing some Elden Ring, but we might do some Elden Ring. We'll just put it that way. This queue's going so slow. I'm really scared that we're gonna get Spooky Town because I've only done Spooky Town once. I did not do all that well in Spooky Town. So yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. If it's Alexandria again, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. But if it's Spooky Town, there will be wipes. I'm telling you right now, I will probably die. I feel like I've got a basic grasp on most of the mechanics, but like Teacup Boss is just, it's too fast. I cannot keep track of what is going on that quickly. Like, I know how the mechanics work. I don't think I can keep track of the ones where it's like 2 cups. There's almost certainly a pattern to it. I can almost guarantee you there's a pattern where if you can keep track of 1 cup, then you know what's going on with the second one. But I have not run it enough to figure that out yet. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. I'm starting to get the hiccups. Take a couple days off stream, and this is what happens when I talk a whole lot. Oh, I gotta remember to breathe. That's the thing they don't tell you as a streamer, right? You gotta, there's all of this pressure to keep talking. Like, take some time to breathe, man. Your audience knows you. The whole keep talking thing is mostly for new audiences. It's not necessarily too huge of a deal. You can take a breather. Don't limit yourself and then end up getting the hiccups like apparently I'm doing. I'm curious what fish are going to be involved. More than anything, I'm really curious what is going to be involved with some of the mastercrafts, because that should be opening up on Savage Week 2, because we're going to have mastercraft food and potions, right? I'm behind on my alchemist, but my culinarian is ready to go. I need to prep up for that. That's another reason I need to spend a little bit of time doing some gathering collectibles next week, is to make sure that I can buy those master recipe books right off the bat, right? This is the end game they don't tell you about. Everyone knows about the end game when it comes to, you know, getting your Savage rating gear. Not a whole lot of streamers tell you about the crafting end game, and that's the prepping for Savage stuff. I mean, if you were looking for gil, if you were looking to make some money, like, next week's the time to do it. Next week's the time you gotta get it stocked up and ready to go. Because the moment those Savage gates open, you're gonna make some money. Like, not a small amount of money. You're gonna make some money, right? Kind of like the first 2 weeks of the X-Pack. As you can see, I mean, I bought the motorcycle. I have made that back and made another 5 million on top of that. And I've been casual about it. Right? Like, I have not been making the big things. I don't pay attention to the market boards or control the market or anything like that. I just kind of craft what I feel like I can craft and put it up on the market board, and that's what we've got so far. You are a crafter that has been actually paying attention to the markets. Like, you've probably made a good 20-30 million by now, just from the X-Pack launch alone. And yeah, once Savage opens, you're going to be doing it all over again. All over again. There's a lot of money to be made. So yeah, you know, now that I'm kind of in that mindset, now that I've got an FC that I got to worry about, and other content that I want to make with making a GPO studio and stuff, you know, I'm not as focused on Savage. I'm kind of more in the money mindset now. Now, obviously, as a VTuber, right? As a VTuber, we got to do things. We got to have fun on stream. We got to do some content. You know, I feel like there's always the whole VTubers are bad at video games thing, right? Thankfully, you know, thanks to Bibu and Botan and a couple of the bigger names, I feel like people are a little less likely to immediately start spouting that nonsense. Like, there's plenty of VTubers that are very good. I mean, Doki Bird is still what? I don't know if she's been playing Apex as much lately, but she was pred and like doing tournaments and stuff. So like, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's plenty of VTubers out there that are very good at video games. And for me, you know, I gotta put my name in the hat up there with Bibu and Ina when it comes to the FF14 crew, right? Yeah, I gotta rep the red mages in my own small way. So, you know, if I do end up clawing my way through Party Finder and Savage, it's probably out of spite more than anything else. I mean, to be fair, the entire reason I started doing the Talking the Red series in Savage anyways was because of people trying to tell me how to play Red Mage. So, you know, take that for what it is. But I do kind of want to make sure that I'm maintaining my reputation among Crystal's red mages. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Throw that out. All right, I feel like we're close enough. Oh, we gained half a level. Not bad. Not as much as doing, like, lead quests and stuff. I feel like I do need to do the next step of my fishing quests. I think I do have another fisher quest that I can hop into. So that's another option. Motorcycle. It's actually hasn't been as bad as I expected this year. Usually every summer, you know, living on this highway, it's just a lot of motorcycles, especially in my rural town with the good old boys like their Harleys, right? It really hasn't been quite as bad this year. I think maybe it's just been too hot. We've had a lot of... Oh, God. Oh, shit. Here we go. Well, you know, all of that stuff I just said about maintaining my reputation as a red mage is about to go out the window. I apologize in advance. You are not going to see the... You're going to see some real galaxy brain moments here when it comes to Spooky Town. I am very bad at this dungeon. But you know, you gotta put in the practice. That's kind of weird. Is it just me, or is everything really quiet? I've got the music, but like some of the sound effects are not going through. Maybe the ghosts just don't have sound effects. I don't know. Oh, they're a warrior. They can get this done. That's fine. I was like, are we sure we want to be pulling that much? Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. I have been re-leveling on my Rothgal. I'm going to be moving her into Paladin because I think a Rothgal and Paladin AF is going to look rad as hell, man. And yeah, you know, I kind of forgot. I actually kind of like tanking. You know, I forget that sometimes, but I actually do like the tanking jobs quite a bit. At least Paladin and Warrior. I don't remember a whole lot about Gunbreaker, and I don't remember a whole lot about Reaper. I feel like Reaper I did not like as much, but I really like Warrior, and I do like Paladin quite a bit. So, you know, I feel like every role has at least one job people really like. Like, I feel like I've talked about it on stream before, but I mean, you know my other alt. My alt job when I'm not playing Red Mage is Sage. Like, that's my other primary job more than anything else. I really love Sage. You get frustrated sometimes dealing with certain groups, but I do enjoy it a lot. So yeah, you know, I feel like in Final Fantasy XIV, it's kind of like a MOBA. And my Discord was talking about this other day because you know, one of my favorite people that I like chatting with in Discord is kind of completely the opposite on me when it comes to a lot of the FF jobs. Like, they really don't like Red Mage. It's just kind of there for them. And I'm like, man, that's completely opposite. Like, I'm all about the Red Mage life. Like, I would cosplay as a Red Mage in real life if I had the funds to make my own cosplay for it. But yeah, you know, it's kind of like a MOBA. You find those jobs that click. Like, everyone talks about, oh, all the jobs sound the same, and most of that is coming from really weird WoW guys, right? Because the jobs are very different. I'm sorry, they just are. There's a couple of roles and that kind of thing, like role actions that are going to be similar, especially when it comes to like tanking and stuff. But no, all the jobs are different, and eventually you're going to find that job that just clicks with you, right? It's just got that, it's got that flow that just works, whether it's something with a really rigid, muscle memory involved, right? Like Dragoon is kind of rigid in how you gotta do its stuff, or whether it's more freeform, like Pictomancer, right? And once you find it, like you find it, it's just, that's what works for you. Okay. some kind of weird. There we go. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Honestly, this is better than I expected. I thought the teacup boss was first. We're gonna see some real bad playing when we get to the teacup boss. It's gonna happen. I'm warning you. All right. Well, as long as it's at the end, there we go. I hate this dungeon. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at it. I feel like when we had all of this stuff going on with the second fight in the Savage tier, I feel like their hitboxes were just much more accurate. I feel like the hitboxes on these stupid cats are so much different. Like, they're so much wilder than they are on the Savage boss, on the Honeybee Love. There we go. Like, they actually have the circles underneath them, right? Here, we don't have the circles. It's just kind of like, well, have fun. Best guess. Get out of it. Okay, nice. Oh, our healer went down. I'll try and get you up. Here, give me a second. Oh no, we got him up. Wait, why did they? About ready to do it. Yeah, they released. They're like, why'd you release? I was about ready to get you. They're just in my melee combo. You gotta give us red mages a second. We got our priorities. I don't know if there's really any gear I can get from these guys. Huckle, right? I think I got one of everything. It's cool. All right. Oh yeah, and here we've got. I feel like this pool isn't too bad. Yeah, at the end we got those dolls. That's gonna be fun. It's a good thing we've got a warrior. I feel like most people were watching the cutscene when we started, so I'm guessing they're gonna be new. And yeah, having a tank that does not know what they're doing or cannot reach in their own HP, yeah, those dolls are gonna cause some problems. I'm sure it's not as bad as it was when the X-Pack first came out. Yeah, that first week was kind of wild. Okay. I'm dreading this boss so much. I feel like the last boss was really not bad at all. But after going through the gauntlet of the first two... Okay, there we go. I've actually seen some people complaining about the difficulty of the experts. Like, I don't know, personally, I like that this X-Pack is a little bit harder. Here we go. I think the discussion started because people were talking about, like, the whole healer strike thing. And, like, yeah, that turned around real quick once people saw the dungeons in this, in Dawn Trail. I don't think anyone can complain about the content being too easy now. But yeah, I've seen some people complaining that now it's too hard, and, like, make up your mind. Personally, I love it. Yeah, I think if I remember right, like, the discussion was being tied to, like, the fact that it is so much harder, but these dungeons are also tied to the MSQ, like the difficulty of the content that's actually tied to completing the game itself, right? And yeah, I mean, I really didn't have a problem with it. But then again, you know, I've watched... When you're in the FF14 community, I feel like we all watch those streamers. Because, you know, we're emotional vampires, right? We want the reactions. We want to see people hit those big story moments. And the downside of that is, like, you kind of see what people that don't play a whole lot of MMOs are kind of like trying to play an MMO, right? Like, you've seen some shit. You've seen dragoons clicking their buttons You know, people that that don't know their full combos. It's bad out there, and you know you can get through ultimate clicking. Get through ultimates on controller. You got options, but yeah, you've seen some pretty wild things when you watch some streamers in FF14. There we go. So you know, I guess it kind of makes sense that there would be some people complaining about the difficulty of MSQ content. It's you know, gonna happen. I'll get over here. It's not too bad when it's just a couple of them. It's near the end. We're taking our sweet time. You know, that's when it gets a little wild. When you start getting 2 or 3 at once. Yeah, see here. And I know there's a pattern. I'm guessing they're gonna be opposite. So like once you know where one of them is, you know where the other one is. I feel like I'm just gonna have to Dorito it, because now I've already lost it. I'm gonna follow Max here. Hey, there we go. Right call. He changed his mind halfway through, but you were right at first. You had it, Max. You had it. What'd you do? I probably could have finished that. I could have finished that cast. That was fine. From the tank buster. Go. We got ghosts again. Yeah, we got ghosts. All right, I'm actually gonna pay attention this time. There we go. I've already lost it. How can I, the guy that talks about baseball on streams, not know the hat game? How can I? How have I failed my sport so spectacularly? I'm sorry. I failed you, MLB. I'm not gonna worry about doing a. There we go. Doing another melee combo. There's no way. All right. Now the hardest part about this next part is just those dolls, man. This should be fun. They've never done it before. All right, Max, this is all you. Hope you're ready. I do like the dungeon, don't get me wrong. I'm just very bad at it. Like this is one of those dungeons I can confidently say I'm bad at. And I'm cool with that. You know, we're all gonna have that one that's just you know, everything else clicks, and you get that one that's it's just you cannot get it figured out. Like you guys watched my playthrough of the dungeon of the normal raids. I'm surprised at how many people I saw that were having problems with the third boss. I saw a lot of people in Discords and forums that were saying, yeah, the third boss was so hard, I just could not get it. You know, we wiped 3 times and all of that. And then, you know, we were playing through on our streams and we got it really no problem. I thought it was the easiest one. There you go. But then at the same time, you know, on the opposite end, now I've had a few times where I just, it took me a little bit longer to try figuring things out on raids and bosses that other people got figured out really easily. Or, you know, I read that they didn't have any wipes at all and got it their first try. It's, now we've all got our specialties and what we can do. And, unfortunately, this dungeon has my number. It's just, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen eventually. I don't even think I have to look away if it's a clonal attack like that. But I do it anyways out of habit. It's always good to practice. It's always good to practice your foundation, right? Even if you don't necessarily need to do something, just practice it anyways. Just go ahead and get it done. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's not just that they hurt, but they have so much HP. I think, yeah, they've got enough HP. I'm just gonna go ahead and burn my melee combo. Let's get it done. Get it out of here. So far, our healer's doing it okay. We're not having too many issues. Good job. It's kind of like doing it in like Trust or Duty Finder. Like the NPCs, you know, of course Alizé is going to attack her own target, right? They almost always attack a different target than you do at first. And yeah, you kind of have to manually see which one they're going with to make it all work. And it's kind of the same thing here. Like, kind of gotta take a look and see what your party's attacking, because otherwise everyone splits their focus on those dolls, and that's part of the reason I think they take so long. I don't remember much about you, but I don't remember you being too bad. So this is kind of like doing it for the first time all over again. Okay. Here we go. That's kind of, I remember the whole Emmett thing. Doing a lot of Emmett's moves here from Hades. Okay. Alright, and then we got the split. Gotcha. That's right. This is the one. Oh. Can I make it in time? There we go. Barely. Barely got it. Yeah, now I'm like, okay, I remember. Prepares a ward against spirits. Come on, don't stand on top of me there. Nice, nice. Yeah, now I remember. It took me like halfway through the fight the first time I did this to figure out the ghosty thing. Okay. Right. Now, it doesn't necessarily hurt you to switch halfway through like this. Like, it doesn't... I don't think it affects your DPS or anything like that, as far as I can tell. Yeah. Oh. Just got to pay attention to which one he's switching to, right? Go. Okay, who's attacking me here? It's doing ward against spirits now. Is that what we're doing? Nice. Fine, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, here. Hit a regret. Okay. There. Alright, and back to business as usual. This one's really not bad. It's just kind of wild after coming from Teacup Boss to go in here. Yeah, I think the trick to Teacup Boss is just seeing where one of them is, and then yeah, you can kind of figure it out from there. Okay. So, guessing. All right. Nice, nice. We did it. Palmer healer. Anything good? No. Orchestrion. Cool. right, well, we got a little bit done. Where was I? Oh yeah, we were fishing. All right. Well, that being said, I think I'm gonna go get dinner. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I was really in the mood to do some streaming today. I've just been jazzed and I don't know, trying to figure out what we can do here on the channel to help it grow. And yeah, I just really wanted to work at something that wasn't retail. Come in and say hi, and yeah, do a little bit of content with you. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. It's, you know, it's Friday. Go out and be careful. It's a nice day out, thankfully. You know, it feels like the heat's not as bad as it has been. So go out, touch grass, do what you got to do. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow do we not have a mender here? Be kind of weird. Tomorrow we are going to do something. I haven't decided on what yet. But yeah, I'll try and do it. It'll be in the afternoon. Again, I do have work in the morning. But after that, yeah, let's keep it up. Let's have some fun on the channel and play some video games. So that being said, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your weekend. So take care, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.